Hello, Michaela, Melissa, and Alexis. The guitar is really just for effect. I can't play it at all, although I do have my kazoo. That's pretty much the extent of my guitar playing skills, but I thought it looked cool with the cowboy hat, which I found in my room. I have a couple of topics today, but before we start, I first want to say that this show was brought to you by the letter E, and not by a number at all, but just the letter E. I took this from a movie theater once. It fell. It's broken, so they couldn't really use it. I just kind of took it. I figured they wouldn't mind. I have my kazoo. Wait, wrong way. Sorry. And I also have this guy, who makes beats and stuff. So. Michaela's seen this before. It's about the most annoying thing ever. Alright, that's just gonna go on while I read out some interesting Harry Potter pickup lines that I found. And I know you guys have heard these before, but they just get funnier and funnier. Have you heard of platform 9 3/4? Because I can think of something else with the exact same measurements. It's not the only giant on campus, if you know what I mean. I must have had some Felix Felicis, because I think I'm about to get lucky. This one's terrible. I've been whopping my willow, just thinking about you. You're like a bottle of Skelligro. You grow me a bone. I'm not wearing an invisibility cloak, but can I get into your restricted section tonight? Have you been using the Petrificus Totalis spell? Because you're making me stiff. All these are clearly geared towards, like, men. I mean, they won't really make sense when I'm saying them. One night with me, and they'll be calling you Moaning Myrtle. And then, I had a couple, Pokemon ones. Like... That was the thing. Do you want to battle? Because my balls are at the ready. I'm not reading that one aloud. Are you a rare candy? Because I feel a level up. My Gyarados is big enough for you. Sorry. My Gyarados is big enough for you to ride all day and night. Other topics, I was thinking, what do you talk about in one of these things? And so I went online and I looked up 10 interesting topics of conversation for every occasion. Anyway, and some of them they're all pretty stupid, like life-changing experience and the most spontaneous thing, and it said that this would bring up funny and romantic stories if you asked people what the most spontaneous thing that they had ever done was. The most spontaneous thing I ever did was once in the... Catch you on the flip side, it said. Once in the 8th grade, I decided when we were on our last cross-country meet of the season, not meet, it was practice, that when we ran down by the Olmsted Falls, I guess, I thought that I'd go swimming and slide down the falls, because I had never done it before, so I did. And if that wasn't spontaneous enough, I had kind of trouble getting back up the falls, and I ended up kind of falling and scraping my chin, and Langendorfer didn't even say anything. Oh, my camera just... whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I wish I had some more interesting things to talk about, and I wish that I had pulled this off a bit better, like I did the last one, which I screwed up considerably less. But considering that Alexis had a 20-minute video in 2 parts, I think that this considerably shorter video is probably, I don't know, not as bad as I make it out to be. Not that your video was bad, Alexis, it was just freakishly long. That's all. I guess I'll see you guys at school on Monday, and I will see you, Michaela and Melissa, on Saturday. Alright, goodbye.